Security, escort this gentleman out, please.
Come on, Soda Pop, let's go.
To about 5 minutes or less.
Good morning. Robert Kolbe, nominal historian. I hope you as a county commission are formulating a legislative attack plan that encompasses some of the financial relief for Minnehaha County and other South Dakota counties, as this is the time of the year when it's best to do forums for legislators or with those who are running for the legislature. Since they're running for election, they are more prone to listen to you as they wish to show that they may care about constituents, whether they do or not. Legislators are basically uninformed, but there are those that are just plain dumb. The Minnehaha County has had former city councilors, both Kelly and Benega, and a former mayor in Mike Shermer. I didn't always agree with Mike Shermer, but he was a gentleman to the end. Even as he was in the care center shortly before his demise, he was a gentleman. Minnehaha County has had former legislators, Mike O'Connor and again Dick Kelly. Mike gave us, Mike gave us some insight into legislators as he was a prominent in his days in Pierre. When he'd been on the commission for 1 year, he said to his fellow commissioners, I being one of them, I learned more about local government in 1 year as a county commissioner than I did in all the years I was in the state legislature. That's contrasted by our now county commissioner, Dick Kelly, when he was in Pierre, and the Minnehaha County Commission approached him, since they knew he had been a city councilor, that he would have some empathy for the county commission and that he had a basic understanding of what our issues were. Well, Dick was forever etched in our minds, and he will remain famous for his response. All you county commissioners ever do is whine. Did I get that correct, Dick? Commissioner Kelly was ahead of his time as he had the current Republican Washington, D.C. attitude. I'm elected. I'm always right. I didn't say correct.
Are we going somewhere with this?
And you can go to hell, Norway. I personally expect great things from the Minnehaha County Commission. When the guys ran the show, we tried, but were unsuccessful in getting things for Minnehaha County and the other counties. But we came close. On one occasion, we had all our ducks in order. That's the counties. The legislators had made agreements with the liquor industry and the South Dakota County Commission Association. The skids were greased for the appropriate legislation. Pennington County Commission, however, knew better, as they did not want to abide by that agreement that the counties had forged, and they were told that if legal action was brought against the liquor industry, they would renege on their promise. Pennington County filed suit, the deal fell through, and everything went down the drain. It would be my hope now that we have feminine leadership here that maybe you might be able to accomplish more with the legislators than we were able to. After all, we are part of the body of the Constitution as opposed to the city, and the city has been far better at getting assistance from the state. We are a constitutionally formed entity, and it seems that the legislators could give us a little more due, I mean us, meaning counties, because they give the mandates without the financing, and it's the financing that makes the difference, and it's the financing that has put the county in the shortcomings that they have at the moment. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. Is there anyone else that would like?
Could I respond to this?
Commissioner Kelly.
Because I get a little tired of Mr. Colby's tirade against me. When I was on the city council, we had a rather adversarial role with the county. I don't know whether it was leadership on both parts or whatever, but it was not as harmonious as it is today, I don't believe. I think I went to Pure a little bit with that attitude. I knew little about county government, and At that time, the director was not, at least I didn't get along very well with who was the director of SDACC. His opposition to me has been obvious since the beginning when he parked a car on Minnesota Avenue with a sign on, "Don't vote for Kelly," basically. I'm not sure public input is the place to come in with a personal vendetta against one commissioner. I have learned a lot. I've made the statement before that I really think someone should serve on the county commission before they go to peer, because I think they'd have a much clearer understanding of what's going on. And I think I have been useful to some extent on that, because particularly when we went through the bills last year. And my attendance up there, I understand how the legislature works, and I understand how slow it can work at times. And so I guess I just take offense at Mr. Kolbe's remarks, and I don't really care if he has a response or not.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
have, excuse me, I would respond. I have not said anything that was not true, and I would give Commissioner Kelly a check mark in the positive for being able to say that. There are a couple other things that could be addressed, but we won't go there now.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who'd like to speak at public comment?
Y'all come back now. Here.
What kind of morons run this outfit?